Elise, and I am coming at you with a video for home buying. We are first-time home buyers, me and my husband, so we're not pros by any means, but we do have some tips or steps that we took to kind of guide you and help you through the home buying process, hopefully. Or you could just look at our experience and see what we did right and see what we did wrong, and and then go from there. So we're moving to Fayetteville. We currently live in Missouri, so we're moving to Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's a totally different place. We've never been there before. We have no experience with the area at all. We did videotape this back in February. It's now April. We've been snagged with a couple delays in our whole home buying process, but hopefully that gets better. So here's a few steps of what we did in our home buying process. So the first step that we did was research the area. It is actually really important to know like what's in the area, what's important to you. For us, we wanted to really be in kind of the city, but then we realized that the city had like a lot of crime and it was a lot higher price to live in the city. So we learned that in our research, and so now we're kind of on the outskirts of Fayetteville. We still wanted to be able to have like access to like certain things, so we looked at what grocery stores are around, what food places are around, some of those amenities that the neighborhood offer, like security and stuff like that. We kind of balanced those because we wanted to be like in a safe neighborhood. The next thing what we did, we kind of went on like search websites, so you can do your Zillows, you can do your realestate.com, I think it was. I don't know if that's a real one, but it's Zillow. True Lily. Then from there we found 2 builders, so we actually found that there's a lot of new construction in the area. To us, we thought that was better for us to go with a new build house versus going with like an older house in the area. We found that those houses were not only like priced at a reasonable price, but they were also like really nice houses. So we had narrowed it down to like 2 builders. We knew kind of what floor plans we wanted to look at before we even got there. Like we narrowed it down to about 4 floor plans that we were really wanted to look at when we got there. Like we was like, these are the houses we want to see. From there we got pre-approved, and so that told us like what amount what we were able to spend with buying a house. Kind of gave us like a roundabout of what our budget was going to be like when we went there, and what houses like would be reasonable for us and what fit us. And the pre-approval process isn't that hard, but it's a lot of information that you kind of have to get together. So you kind of, if you really want to buy a house, you have to focus on what you can afford. That's really important. For us, we use the VA loan, and that's just because my husband's in the military. And if you looked at my other video, like, yeah, you would know that he's in the military. So yeah. And the last thing we did, we called the builders and we scheduled some time to go there, and we just told them what time worked for us and see if they had anybody available. We had like 2 days to work with, so we was like, just show us as many houses as you can in those 2 days. So we did our best trying to record everything. But so here's our video in Fayetteville. We are actually leaving Fort Leonard Wood right now, and we're on our way to Fayetteville. We're actually driving to the airport right now to catch our plane. Hopefully we make it. It is a 2-hour drive, and yeah, and Boo Bear's been getting on my nerves, so it's just, it's just starting off real shitty, but hopefully we can get there on time. Of course, Boo Bear didn't remind me of any time while I was getting ready. He didn't do anything. He didn't pack or anything like that either. So, we're really running behind, but it's not his fault. It's really not his fault. It may seem like it's his fault just from the past statements I just made, but it's not. Walking to the terminal. About to be late. Really didn't give ourselves that much time to get here and get stuff done or whatever. Yeah.
So we literally pulled the furthest terminal.
Yeah.
that this airport had to offer.
Are you hungry? What do you want to eat? I don't think we're gonna have time in Charlotte. Babe, I don't think you gotta like record me every 2 seconds. I'm not doing anything. Nah. Not really to look at. Yeah, we're not gonna have no camera roll if you keep doing this. I have no room in my phone for all this. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how about we stop? We finally made it to Fayetteville. We're here. It's a long flight. It wasn't really that long, but it just felt really, really long. Charlotte Airport is trash. I just wanted to throw that out there. The airport is super, super trash. It's super hot. It's like being in like the hood or something of the airports of airports. I've never dealt with that before. Boo Bear is tired out. You see him, he's just laid out, just tired. We're just done for today. You know, gotta go take this wig off and call it a night. We're gonna go see some houses today, meet with our agent. Right now, the neighborhood that we're across from, I don't know. This is not, it's not what we expected, you know. So we don't know what the area is like, so it's our first time in Fayetteville, so I guess we'll see.
So we're just asking the housekeeper why the elevator's got doors. Never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to do it, though. To stop people from getting on an elevator or whatever, on fire. Because, let me tell you, I tried. When the Springfield and New Orleans, when they had that fire thing or whatever, because that guy got beat up outside of the hotel. Yeah. They pulled the fire alarm. It may seem like the police was coming for that. But really, because they got beat up by the hotel valet. So we're out of neighborhood right now, and we're about to go inside of a house. It's looking okay. The grass is looking pretty not green, so that's a big thing I'm seeing. But other than that, the houses look pretty nice. It's a new construction, so we'll see. So we actually just saw some houses. They're kind of they're in the, well, not kind of, they are in the construction phase. They're not completed, but try to keep up with her.
Okay. Just when you get your seatbelt on, just thought it was a bad angle.
Yeah, it was. Seatbelt. I don't know why I've been struggling with them lately. So we've been looking at houses that, and they are like in the construction phase or whatever. That's the only reason why we didn't show them to you, because they really don't look like anything at this point. You could kind of get the vision just because we know what the floor plan looks like, and we've been like reviewing and researching and stuff, so that's why we know it. But other than that, yeah, we're just still about to go to some. I think that's going to be a little bit more completed and a little bit better looking. But other than that, like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that not gorgeous? Gosh.
Wow, this is.
And look, I love the peekaboo through.
Yeah.
And look at all the counter space, and they got the herringbone backsplash.
This is so nice. I like the white cabinets better.
Yeah.
It just has a clean look to it. Yeah.
But that's me, it just because it gives that big open freshness, you know.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one. So this one has one of those guest rooms on the first floor. I love that.
Oh, me too. This is perfect.
oh my goodness. Oh, I love it when they do pantry ceilings.
Uh-huh.
So you see this pantry, I don't know if the other ones had it or not, but it makes the master look that much
Yeah.
bigger.
grandiose, you know?
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Oh, this is really pretty. Wow, this is nice. Look at the bathroom and everything.
Look at this closet.
Really nice. Yeah.
This closet.
It's massive. It'd be good for all my shoes. You can have a different closet. This is nice. Make sure you get the outside of this one.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh.
You got a little towel closet right here.
This is crazy. Yeah. I forget about this laundry area.
Look at this guest bedroom. It's huge.
Yeah. I don't even know if we'll ever have that many guests.
Yeah.
Wait till you see that laundry. I forget about it. Yeah. It's crazy. The bonus room could be fourth bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, this is perfect.
Very nice. Now this is a nice size.
Yeah. All right, so we just saw a house, and we really like it. We really, really like it. The price is not where we want it to be at, though. Like, it's something a little bit higher than what we want to pay. But we can do it. Like, it's doable for us. Like, we can make those payments. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just expensive. Right now.
Yeah. So it's within our price range, but like when we talk to our loan brokers and how much they say that the estimated payment was gonna be at our top house.
Yeah, but you don't know. Okay, so that was based on projected things. So those are not like real numbers. You get what I'm saying?
In half a mile, turn
She's
left onto
they're
Rockfish Road.
projecting county taxes, city taxes, and that's what I was thinking. And living in Fayetteville might be like a lot higher than living on the outskirts of Fayetteville. You get what I'm saying? Even county taxes wise.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, but we found a true winner like in a neighborhood.
and that included insurance too, homeowners
Yeah.
insurance that she was quoting us for too.
Yeah.
So if we live on the outskirts, homeowners insurance might not be as high because we're not in the city.
All right. Yeah. So let's talk about how this agent just completely backdoored everything.
Yeah. So we had an agent for 2 different builders, and so our agent, she literally, we was trying to have like multiple agents just so we can have options of who we want to, do business with or whatever. However, this agent, she basically figured out who the person was that we were going to meet up with at the other builder place, and she basically contacted them and figured out all of our itinerary for tomorrow.
Yes, and then the person gave her
At the stop
file.
sign, turn
Yeah,
left onto Rockfish
person
Road.
gave her our file and everything. So now it's like there's no need to even meet with that person because she took over it. But she says she's the best real estate agent in town or whatever. So, or a broker. She's not a real estate agent. She's a broker, right?
I don't know if that's the same thing, but
I don't know. It might be the same thing.
we'll cut
It
that
might
part.
not. Yeah, we'll just take that out. But whatever. Yeah, she says she's the best. So in town. So we'll see We'll see.
So far, she's really nice.
So far, she's nice and very knowledgeable. So I like
Yeah.
that. And she's not trying to get us to like pay a whole lot of money for something, and it's not gonna be worth anything in the future. You know.
Yeah. So
But-
she's looking at what we want.
Yeah.
Like, so she was we got in contact with her based off of another company,
Yeah.
right? And she set up a meeting, but then she realized we was looking at both companies, and I guess she doesn't have no allegiance to that one company, or like is she just like referred? Because she doesn't actually work for the builder.
No, she doesn't.
She works for a different agency.
Yeah.
So now she's showing us a bunch of stuff, and even though we got in touch with her based off of our want for one builder, I think she's realizing that we like the other builder's stuff better.
Or maybe even that they just don't have anything to show us that's completed.
That's completed.
Yeah, and that's a big thing because we can see the vision, but there's only so much vision you can see. Yeah. And you could, like, we've been seeing like some framing work that we kind of didn't show you guys just because it's really ugly. But you know, you can see the framing and all that type of stuff.
In
and
6.3 miles,
foundation and
take a
stuff.
slight left turn
But-
onto Barlow Road.
But it's kind of still just hard to imagine what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. I really wanted to come here and see things that
Completed.
were done.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing right now, oh snap! Yeah, edible arrangements. We gotta go pick that up
Oh yeah.
before 7. So,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we do that because he already paid for it. So.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah. So we just gotta, we're just right now. We're just looking. I hope we can see completed homes, but I think what's happening is that once we're here now, and a lot of homes are selling out like really really fast, and so I think what's happening is like the completed homes are sold. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those homes are done, like they're sold. So we're hoping to see something that's available. I'm really optimistic about this this home buying process now. Really optimistic about it. I think we're gonna be able to find something